Hello, ducks! Oh, what's the date? Sunday, November the 6th. Yes, Doug. Dougie, you excited about being outside? You want to come in, don't you? He doesn't realize that he doesn't really want to go in. He just thinks he wants to go in. I on the other hand, want to be outside, and I'm having problems, guys. Computer problems. Man, it's unbelievable what I'm going through. I burned myself out so bad yesterday that I went to bed at 7:30 at night. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there at my desk trying to get it. I was just like burnt right out, fried. Then I woke up at 1:30 and came back downstairs, started working on the computer again because of all the updates and everything, and it took the updates. But then when it went to restart, Windows did something really bad and totally crashed the computer. It wouldn't even, computer wouldn't even start. I had to revert back to a previous version, so I lost all the updates, and now I'm back to square one. It's like, it's just unbelievable. I'm supposed to be recharging, you know, and getting back on the, you know, on the road here with the show, and I'm burning myself out with hardware problems on the computer. Anyways, we're going down to see the ducks because I need a break from my horror show of a life trying to get my computers going. So we're gonna go down and see the ducks is what we're gonna do. And I should have brought a hat because the wind down here is nasty. Oh man. All right, I didn't think this through. And I also just realized I didn't bring a shotgun. I was so in a rush to get out of the house because I just needed a break. And now that, you know, the daylight hours are shorter because I went back to bed. I was up from 1:30 in the morning till I think it was 4:45 and went back to bed. And then I got out of bed at 9 a.m. new time, which is 10 o'clock old time. So like the day is really going to be a short one for me daylight wise. I let the ducks out instantly though. I came out and let them out before I even had a coffee. Oh, Dougie's making a move. Shot a whole bunch of rounds off with the shotgun. Made sure it was clear down here. Ducks have been having a good time. Doug's been outside all morning. Whoa! Ho ho! That hole is almost 18 inches deep, guys. The ducks have made this really, really soft. What I thought was a hard spot, it was not. Okay. All right, let's. I gotta find a new route to get out here. I can't believe it. I actually went right to the very top of my boot. Oh, little Limpy. What's going on, Limpy? You seem to be walking better today. Oh no, there's your limp. Actually, you do seem to be walking better. Oh, I wish I would have put a hat on, guys. The wind is nasty. Okay, I just spotted a duck hiding. What are you doing over there, duck? That's exactly where the otters hang around. Duck, get over here. Okay, there's another duck back there. What's going on over there? Come on home. Oh, that's Wobbles. You can even see the wobbles in the water. She's got just a little bit of a bob to her. Come on home, little duck. Yeah. Oh, there's Magoo. He's all right. I worry about him every time I let them out of the pen, guys. I really worry. Like, it's like I almost don't even want to let the ducks out of the pen because I'm afraid Magoo will get taken out. Because if we're going to lose a duck, it's going to be him. I just put the hood of my jacket up here to stop the wind from pounding on my ears. Oh man, what a mistake. I thought, I was on the front deck with Doug. And I thought, oh, is it ever nice out? And I thought, oh, I'll come down here and we'll see the ducks. And I didn't realize the wind was so nasty. But then again, today is only supposed to be a high of 7. So like the sun's making it on the front of the house seem a lot warmer than it really is. Doug's now doing a patrol down the side of the creek. He's back to work, guys. He's got no limp. He's been doing a ton of running. Look at him working, eh? Awesome dog. He wants to come inside the house because I'm in the kitchen working, and he's like he wants in, but he doesn't want in because when he comes in, he's got this OCD problem right now with his foot. He refuses to leave his foot alone, and it's out of boredom. He's in the house bored, and he's not interested in anything, guys, like toys or nothing. Doug's not a toy dog. He's just licking. But as soon as you kick him outside, even when he's on the front deck, he doesn't lick his feet. His foot, I should say. He just lays there on the deck watching the yard. But if he's in the house, ever since he separated his shoulder there, he's got this OCD thing on his foot. Because if there was something wrong with his foot when he was laying on the deck, he'd lick his foot. But he doesn't lick his foot when he's outside. I've watched him. I've made sure, like I wanted to see, if there was something wrong, and I've thoroughly examined his foot, and absolutely nothing's wrong with it other than the fact that he's licking it raw. I've tried the, that stuff for the anti-chew spray on, and nothing's working. I'm thinking I might have to bandage his foot up, or just leave him outside permanently. No, I won't do that to him. Oh, ducks. What a tiny little flock. Here's a really, really cute duck, guys. I kept this one because it's just black. Like, look at that. Just a black female with a little bit of white on it. There's so many pretty females. It's going to be easier to showcase the females here once I do my cull, which doesn't look like it's going to be this week because we've got crazy warm weather again. Like high of 13 this week. Like, you wouldn't believe the flies that are hatching in my house because it's so warm. And you can't, it was driving me nuts right now, guys. My windows in my house are really dirty inside. But you can't wash the windows because if you do, the flies that are hatching, they just, drop their feces all over the glass and you're back to square one. So you got to wait till you get some really cold weather and it stays cold before you wash your windows. Oh, it's brutal living in this part of the world. Some of the things I have to go through. I'm going to go back and work on my computer. I was going to bring the drone out, but thankfully I didn't because the wind is, it would have been not a good flight. So that's the update for today. Nothing much going on other than my struggling. And as soon as I get the struggling done, I can, get back to posting, man. It's like, you wouldn't believe this. It's like, and when you watch this video, you're going to understand why there's been such big gaping holes in the show the last while. Because honestly, guys, I'm probably about 90% back to normal physically feeling. I'm not as tired as I was, and I'm ready to go at it again, well, to a certain degree. But the technology problems I'm having, they're totally draining me. Like, to go to bed, guys, I'm not kidding you. Last night, I think the exact time was 7:20. Ridiculous. Going to bed at 7:20 at night. Oh man, that's bad. Anyways, that's the duck update for today. And I'm gonna go back and drain my brain on computer problems. We'll just do a parting shot here before I leave of the ducks enjoying the sun. They're gonna have a good week this week. Nice weather. I'm hoping this week to fix the door on the barn. I'm gonna rip the door out and put a new sill in the door frame and rehang the door for the winter. One, so that it closes without having to slam it shut or push my body against it, and two, seal up a little better. That's one of my jobs this week, on top of getting my computer situation freaking sorted out. I just don't believe what I'm going through, guys. And I got the gun in my head because, see, my computer's, the warranty runs out on the 15th of November. So I've got to get the bug ironed out of it, or I'm literally going to be on my own. But the Dell guy yesterday, they spent so much time in it, and they thought the updates were, took, and total crash again. So we're back to square one, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to reinstall everything all over again. That's what the Dell guy was hinting at, because they're having no luck. They can't figure out what's going on. They've tried so many different tools and dialing in the back end of it. And I think I'm on my third techie, my service ticket. I'm racking a lot of people's minds what's going on with this thing. Anyways, I got to get it fixed. Like I said, November the 15th, there's no more warranty on it. And then I got to pay to have somebody look at it. I'm not looking forward to that either. You start paying people to work on computers. But then again, it's cheaper than me wasting days struggling with it. Gotta look at it that way also. Before I go into the house, I'll give you a little view of little Stripper. She's, man, that duck melts me. I don't know what it is about her, but she's getting better. I can actually get closer to her, guys. But she just, I don't know. She's got attitude. For some reason today, she's out in the open. She's not underneath the gate. And she's letting Doug get closer and closer to her. Now that little Muscovy beside her, I'm thinking there's something wrong with that Muscovy, because one, she doesn't go to the lake anymore, and she just hangs around the yard, and she does a lot of just laying around with her head stuck under her wing. I'm thinking one day she's just going to go off into the swamp to die. Something about this strain of Muscovy, man. I'm thinking they're so interbred that, the original ones I got, I've never had one last longer than, I don't think, honestly, I'm trying to think, I think Mo is the only one from my original 2013. I think everybody else died. I'm hoping with the new blood that we got, that we can, reinvigorate the Muscovy situation here. But this little girl, like, absolutely, I'll zoom in a little bit more for you, like, absolutely no new feathers on her. And all she does is hang around with Stripper, doing nothing. Oh, little Stripper, she's so cute. Look at that little duck, eh? Stripper, you're good for nothing but cuteness. Oh, the little duck that got hurt by the goose, not doing too well. But it's getting better as far as me handling it, because I've been picking it up and taking it over to the bathtub, and actually it's still in the bathtub 2 hours later. This little male, which, he's destined to go to freezer camp, but he got hurt by that goose, the gander, that's got to go. Well, he is going, absolutely, for sure, guys. That gander, actually the other day I was so mad at it. I had the shotgun on my back, guys, and I had a thought that it was like, I was mad. I didn't do it, but I was so mad because he was picking on the ducks. Like, I don't know what is with that gander. Like, there's just no reason for him to be so nasty. But I put this little duck in the bathtub, at least 2.5 hours ago, and it's just been floating. It's getting better. Actually, I can walk up to it and it doesn't freak out. Not like Stripper does. You gonna make a liar out of me, duck? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Yeah, you are. I'll leave you alone. Just float away there. Enjoy yourself. You're a good sized male. He's not Fabio's kids though. He doesn't have the Fabio markings and he's not near as big as he should be. Oh, there's a dog. Okay, you're really muddy, Doug. Look at your belly, dog. Oh, Doug. Did you find anything? Nothing, eh? Went for a tour, did a probe, a search, recon. You're gonna be staying outside for the day. You're not coming inside to lick your foot. Yeah, that male gander, the gander, male gander, obviously male, but gander. Oh man, he was picking on this little duck, cute little female, guys, and I was so mad, and I had the shotgun on my back, and I was like, oh man, I wanted just to take him out. I had enough of him. He was like, after he hurt this duck, he's picking on the other ducks, and then he was picking on this little tiny one. And then I caught him, in the shed, picking on Stripper, and I was like, okay, you gotta go, man. It's like, when the cull happens, that goose he's history. I'm gonna literally cook that goose. Well, we're going to do a little bit of a fly here, guys. The wind died down. I got my episode edited, and it's just uploading, but I'm still dealing with computer problems. Dell is having absolutely no luck fixing this problem. I've never seen the Dell technical support so stumped in my life. And the thing is, the problem, it's all over Google. Like, it's a well-known problem. But it seems that everybody's got different ways of fixing it. And it's not working. It's not working, man. Oh, it's frustrating, guys. I'm going through technology burnout here. Little ducks. They're juicing it right to the end, too. It's the end of the day here. The sun's just setting. And they're hanging on right to the end. It's not bad temperature-wise out right now. Like I said, the wind just died down. Dougie's somewhere. I don't know where he is. He's probably in the bush. He's somewhere doing his job, He's out doing his job, the geese. That nasty goose, though, Gander, he's got to go. I'm telling you, I've had enough of him. He is not going to be here this winter. He's just far too mean. I shouldn't say I can't believe it because it's there's so many females here, but they're loud, man. Oh. It's absolutely crazy how loud, 70 females are. They let me know they're here. Let's see if we can get a little lower. Yeah, they're not liking the drone. It's amazing, You think about it, guys. They had no problem with the drone, when it was the full flock. But now that the flock's smaller, they've got a problem with the drone. It doesn't make any sense, actually. I should have came out earlier, but I was dealing with my episode. I had to get my episode edited. So yeah, they're not liking the drone at all, actually. They're freaking right out. I'm ruining their fun here. I'll go a little higher up. We're getting a little solar flare action happening here. The sun's getting so low now that it's right above us. Oh, there's Magoo. Oh, little Magoo. Oh no, that's not Magoo. That's another hurt male. See the geese, eh? That gander? Man, I don't know what his problem is. Well, it looks like I'm herding the ducks home tonight here. Everybody's gotten out of the water. I ruined their fun. Sorry, ducks. I didn't mean to ruin your fun. I came down here to capture some footage. Oh, I got a bit of a cough happening here. Are you coming home? All right, guys. Well, I came down here with good intentions, and I ruined it. Oh, we got some diehards. They're not coming home yet. Are you coming home, ducks? Well, I guess I'll herd them home. We'll do a drone herding home here. Oh, the little duckies. It's going down really cold tonight. I gotta get the water ready to run tonight because it's they're talking like -5. But then it's gonna warm up. Come on, ducks. Come on home. I gotta find Magoo. Make sure that he's alright. Oh, there's Disco. Come on home. Come on, ducks. I'm so worn out from technology problems, guys. Oh, man. I just want my life to go back to normal. Just back to hard grunt labor taking care of ducks. Oh, so that would actually be nice. Because I'm not kidding you. Like, I feel like I got to sleep already. And it's only, I think, about 4:30. Well, 5:30 old time. Come on home, ducks. Oh, they're coming right home. Herding with the drone. Oh, little duckies. They're not liking me today with the drone. But I really want to find Magoo here because I'm looking over my glasses and I don't see Magoo. He's got to be around somewhere, but I also don't see my dog anywhere. Come on, ducks. Oh, well, we got a little duck rush home. Premature, because I really shouldn't have done this to him today. Come on, duckies. They're looking at the drone, they're like, okay, what's going on here? Why is this thing harassing us? Come on, ducks. There's some ducks behind here, that's the problem. These guys. Okay, they were standing behind the drone. Oh, little ducks coming home. They had a good day today, though. They had a really good day, actually. I can't believe I'm herding with the drone. But I've got to go find Magoo. He's somewhere around here. I'm looking around and I don't see Magoo anywhere in the yard. He's got to be close. Oh, he's down at the lake. Do I have enough power? Yes, I do. Okay, guys, there's Magoo. The last duck. He was in the water playing. All his friends left, and he's like, okay, where'd everybody go? Come, Magoo. He's such a little goof duck. Okay, Magoo, wrong direction. Come home. I can't believe he's the last one. Oh, he's going back in the water, in the mud. Magoo, come on. You gotta come home. Okay, I don't believe this little duck. Come on, Magoo. No. Get out of the water, Magoo. Okay, guys, I think I gotta go down there and get Magoo. Because he's not responding to the drone here like the other ducks. But then again, he's nearsighted from what I can figure out. Oh, what a silly little duck. Look at him. Come on, come home, Magoo. Yeah, he's swimming around. All right, well, I'm gonna bring the drone home here and go down and get Magoo. Look at this duck. This is why I worry when I let the ducks out, guys, is because Magoo is so reckless. Look at him. Come on, Magoo, come home. Get out of the water. Come on, get out. He's so proud of himself. Come on, Magoo. All right, start walking home. Start walking. Come on, the little duck. Well, I won't torture you with a Magoo walk home, guys, because this duck is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Little cute thing. Oh no, he's coming back to the creek. No, Magoo, wrong direction. All right, I gotta go down there and get him. Magoo's coming back on his own, but I'm a little bit worried, guys, because I've been calling Doug and he's not responding. Yeah, I thought I heard a dog collar jingle. This is why I can't have a harness on Doug, because he disappears into the bush like this and you don't know if he's in trouble, sidetracked, or hung up somewhere. But I know his dog collar, he can't get hung up anywhere in the bush because it's so loose he can pull his head out. But he's not responding, so I gotta get the shotgun, fire off a couple rounds. That usually brings him back. It's just bizarre. But there's Magoo. But I gotta call Doug. That's a bad dog there, guys. My neighbor just brought him home. He was like 1.5 kilometers, a mile down the road. He was walking down the side of the highway smelling. So I'm thinking he went around the fence down by the swamp and... Man. I'm walking around.
the worst, you know, because I just think the worst when I don't know where he is. And I went on the highway. I asked the guys over at the radio station. They were in the parking lot. They saw a dog, and they didn't. Everything was, you know, like no sign of him. Fired off 12 rounds of ammo back here, making lots of noise because I know he always comes back for that. Then I look up and I thought I saw, you know, a person at the gate, and yeah, it was my neighbor with this big dog in the back seat. Oh man, talk about freak me out. If I lost Doug, it would not with everything I've gone through the last 2 weeks here. Lose my dog too would be just too much. Anyways, Doug's is going to be officially tied up here for the next little while. He is no longer going to be trusted. He must have went on a smell. That's the only thing that makes any sense. It's the only thing. Man, I'm sick to my stomach, guys. I thought, oh, he's back. He's tied up. Can't be trusted. What a rotten dog. I can't believe it, you know, because my neighbor, she knows about the last time Doug took off. It was like, oh, I'm trying to think here. It's been 3 years? Yeah, 3 years when I got Doug. I'm trying to think. I think it's been 3 years since the electric shock. Or it's 2.5 years. 2.5 years since the electric shock. Anyway, he has not done that since the electric shock time when he ran to town. He's never left the property. He's always stuck here. You know, this is his domain back here, right behind me. That's where he always is. So for him to do what he did, he had to be on the trail or something. It's the only thing that makes any sense because he just doesn't leave the property or the back, you know, the back bush area here because there's just too much for him to do. He's it's not like he's bored around here. You know what I mean? But today, obviously, he was. I'm not trusting him for the next little while till he proves himself again. Man, brutal to be put through that. Oh, you're just a rotten dog. I hope you like 8-foot, 10-foot cables because that's what you're going to be getting. That's why, if you have his name on his collar, you know, if you have his name on his collar, he'd be too easy to steal. He'd be like, well, you want to hop back in the car and leave, you know, which doesn't make any sense. Pretty well got it made here. Anyways, I'm going to do my chores, lock the ducks up, and wrap up my day. What a roller coaster ride of emotions. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show.